So my expectations were it would be hard, but that if I could do it, that it would really make a difference in my physical appearance and my strength. And those expectations were met pretty quickly. I felt that within a month to 2 months of doing CrossFit regularly, I was noticing some significant changes. I told my mom it was like my second puberty. Yeah, it's like I have muscles, kind of. So, just how friendly everyone was, and that it was something that I was excited to come to. So, usually, like, you know, working out is like, oh, I'll get it over with, and then I'll move on with the rest of my day. But like coming to CrossFit is something that is like a highlight of my day, and I really enjoy it, even though it's hard. So that really surprised me that I would feel that way about it. I had just turned 30, and I was never physically fit or did much in the world of fitness, and so I'd heard about CrossFit. It sounded intriguing and hard, and so I signed up. Yeah, it was like a challenge, but something I felt like over time I could get better at. It was like a fun activity. I'm not the kind of person who wants to go to like a gym and just do something on my own. I want to be in a class, like being coached, and so it seemed to work really well for what I was looking for. I'd have to say Murph, because you do it once a year. Typically, you could do it more than that, but it's a pretty challenging WOD, and I've noticed at least that over the few years that I've done it, that I've seen significant increases in your time. So I think that helps me gauge my improvement over a year. It's like a good period of time to make that sort of judgment call. Oculus has really helped me achieve those goals because it's a place I really enjoy coming to. I like the community, I get a good workout, and I think that just the facility is like grown so much since its inception, which is probably like almost a year now, that it's just a great place to come and have fun and sweat and hang out with cool people. So I had some pretty serious back surgery like right when I finished college, and so my spine is fused, and so I have somewhat limited mobility, and I think that I've been able to, I don't want to say like undo anything, but really just, it hasn't been a concern of mine, and it hasn't inhibited me from doing a lot, and that sort of surprised me too. Is some movements are a little bit more difficult than others because just like the way my spine is sort of fused into position, I can't, you know, open up my arms as much as I want to, but I can really work on those and sort of improve my mobility to a certain degree. So I know what my limitations are because of that, but I feel like over time and practice, I'm sort of overcoming some of those limitations. It's not scary. Everyone thinks it's like, oh, you know, like that's not for me, and I'm constantly trying to remind people that that's fake news, like don't believe it, like CrossFit's totally can be for anybody of any ability, and it's a welcoming place, so you should definitely check it out. Fresh kicks. Yes. Of course. Yes. Vote. A square is a rectangle. Pure A. Superman. Noble.
Greenberg things.
Always. That's all I do is David Greenberg things.